welcome back to the channel. Now let's see what happened. Looks like, of course, we fell way out of our range here, and it kind of did do this motion. It just did it way down here, so we didn't stay. We broke this support. Let's back out here. We can see where this line comes from. So it finally dropped below this line. I have a mark here at 570. I have that mark there because there's a little bit of space. Okay. So let's put up the TPO and the volume profile. See if we can change the volume profile to something different. Oh, we still have a bunch of things to change there. Maybe not. Let's see what happens. Okay. Anyway, the reason why I chose that spot is, this gap right here. Okay. That's why I chose my mark at 570. Alright. And it looks like with the LBR Smart 80X, the trend is getting even stronger, so it's going to push down to that point. So I made this little pump and dump detector here, and that's this line here. Now the LBR Smart 80X looks a little different, and that's because I've, of course, changed it up some. Okay, so I've taken everything from, well, let's just pull up another one. There we go. So instead of looking like this, now we see it as a little bit of a histogram. Then I look at the pump and dump detector here, and I see how strong the trend is. And you can see how that could be useful. Okay, now let's go down on these lower time frames here. There was your pump, and then it dumped off. Here was your pump, and then it dumped off. Here was your pump, and then it dumped off. Here was your pump. Here was your dump. Now I'd like to make, let's see, maybe throw some arrows in there, up here, or some alerts. And this Chiku-Darvis lower band, this is an interesting study, but I've found it to really, I'm not so sure if it makes any money yet. I should take this signal, find an exit signal, and put it into a strategy. But so far, I'm just watching to see how it operates, and it lags 26 periods behind. So on many charts, that's ineffective, not going to work. Okay. But the idea is to find when the Chiku is starting to rise. I should have one where the Chiku is pointing up or down and whatnot. Okay, Tesla hit a nice low there at 571.60. Where was my mark? 570.50. Look at that. And that's been set there for a very long time. Excellent. I love that bounce right there. Love it. Now, if you've been watching my channel, that is the third time that I've called that correctly here with Tesla. And that's why I like trading Tesla, because it is a good learning experience. Okay. Looks like this trend is starting to die off, so it looks like back, it is Friday, but we're starting to see some positive action here. Yeah, could that have been the low? How wonderful was that? $1 and some change away. Dollar and what, 10 cents away from where I thought it would bounce. That's not too bad. I like it. All right, pull that out to the daily here. We can see we're still in the negatory. So now we've got a bit of a gap right here and then right here, but there's some good support right here at this level. So but I did say that I would be most interested around the 523. There's this level right here, these two fills. But given the current trend, I'm gonna say that it might keep on coming down. Well, it kind of looks that way. Looks like we broke out of our wedge here. Although on the daily it's only 2 candles. We could shoot right back up into it, have a squeeze, and then pop on up this way. Interesting. This $500 level, downwards play. Oh, I mean, it's not looking great. That's still probably the trajectory of it. I think it's still going to go up overall. It's not a very big pullback, and it's kind of diverging here. So on the weekly, that's a good thing. That means it's going to turn around real soon. Look up here, the bid and ask, it's going up. So at least some upwards action for today. There we go. ADX pulling it back up. Awesome. So make sure you subscribe. I make these videos mostly every day. And I try to on the weekends. There's always something new, we can find to learn here in the Thinkorswim. It's a pretty big spread there. Oh, it's in its pump, so it's about to dump. Okay. Oh, this one pumped too. There we go. Really need to take this and make a watch list with it. Nothing there. Oh, this one pumped too. Is it going to continue to run, or is this pump done? I don't know, but you can go over and get this study itself and then just layer it on top of the LBR ADX that comes with Thinkorswim. You can get that from my GitHub page. And many other studies too. Let's see if the HA cult studies are working today. Doesn't seem like it. How about the market sentiment? There we go. Apple's getting some loving today. AMC, Baba, GSK, HRTX, Mara, NEO, Ocugen, Riot, and Tesla. All getting that sentiment. Yeah, baby. Apple's dipping down into the 120s, so let's hope Apple doesn't fall down here into this range, down into the 100s where I have it marked for. See this big gap here? You know, this is where I would look to buy it at. Let's see what's going on with Mara. Mara kind of followed a lot of our trajections here, but I eventually stopped tracking it, and look, it fell off of this one. Okay, will it pull back up? It looks like it is pulling back up. Okay, so where's our bounce happening? Here, here. Was it right here? There we go. We'll see. AMC, had you been with my channel, you would have known about it right here in the $3 range. I was definitely one of the first channels to be on that. And I was out of it well before it hit the news. See, here was the pumpNdump detector caught it. Very good. So that stacked onto the ADX really helps you see whether the trend is strong or not. Okay. And we'll get rid of that for now. Okay, how's NEO doing? Looks like there's, well, not much of a spread there. Okay, now we've got our money flow entry set up down here, so that tells us when money's coming in and when money's going out. All right, now let's come back here. Maybe let's switch it over to a range. There we go. Let's come over here to Tesla. I think we're asking too much. Nope. Nope. Okay. Now, what did I see? There was a, there was something really neat I wanted to find. I'll think of it in a little bit. Let's go on to our next list. See what's gapping up. Maybe nothing. Parabolic SAR cross. Nothing there. Nothing there. Seems like a regular blah day. Tesla's in a trend down for sure. It says it's in a downtrend here, but an uptrend here. Must be catching some, short-term, long-term kind of crossover thing. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Zigzag trend. It's caught something here today. There we go. Johnson & Johnson says it's in an uptrend. This kind of doesn't say that. This says exit. So wait for the next green block to start forming before you would jump in on that one. Oof. So much red. Oh, wow. Pfizer. Looks like only a couple are doing well. Interesting. What's this little guy down here? ABCL. Interesting. That big pullback there. Oof. I get it. I totally get it. Someone just sold big time. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're at the height here. We're about to start falling off big. All right, so ABCL is about to be a short, but where were we when it was climbing up like this? Yeah, we needed to get that signal. On the 15-minute chart. Yeah. How about the 4-hour? Oh, I see. But we still are making money all the way down with our strategy here. And look at it. It's crossing over this tiny little guy. Tiny little crossover under the line. Chances are it's going to stay bearish. But right now it could, with enough bull pressure, it could be driven up. Yeah, that is what this says possibly could happen. And the last signal was up. So that's certainly interesting. These are your long-term, these are your short-term. So you would swing trade these signals and you would day trade these signals. So whatever your fancy. Okay, dojiing out. Let's hit a height. We'll see if it continues or, pulls back down. If it pulls back down and this reverses, looks like it probably will, but if it reverses and there's enough pressure like there was here, there'll be a big spike. Big spike in price. See what our daily runners are. Let's see if we have anything pop up. Looks like we don't get to see any daily runners either. Most of my watch lists are set up for good things, and if no good things are happening, then they won't be working. But these are set up to find bad things. Aha. All right. All these are pulling back, and they're about to, be hopefully at the end of their bearish cycle. Very good. All right, so take a look at any of these. Hooyah. Come hither. And these are, or should still be heading downwards. Yes, very good. But will eventually be reversing soon. And let's see if we can find a nice Darvis box here and see what pops up. Just those couple. Still just those couple. But these are Darvis box breakouts for the day. But we're on the 30-minute chart. Let's go out to the day here. That might already be over. There was the bottom. We could see a move upwards in price with that. Here was your bottom here. It's kind of being squeezed up right now. Once it lets that go, it'll come back down. Same thing there. That actually doesn't look too bad. But that's a big spike too. And it's saying sell. Sell, sell, sell. My reversal might be coming in that one real soon. This one looks promising for the future if you can buy it on a dip. So wait for it to dip back to some sort of average here. Some sort of average price. All right. I don't think that one works very well. Let's try this one. Look at all those squiggly lines. Isn't it fun? All right. Each of these arrows is a crossover for each one of these. So make sure you subscribe and you can get all of that stuff for free. I save it on my GitHub page. But I think that's it for today. Still looks horrible.